gay people does God have to create before we ask ourselves whether or not God actually wants them around?
Kung lalaki sa lalaki o babae sa babae, mas masahol pa sa hayop ang tao.
Ang komunidad ng LGBTQ+ sa Pilipinas ay binubuo ng mga taong lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, at iba pang sexualidad at kasarian. Ito ay isang malaking sektor ng ating lipunan na patuloy na lumalaban para sa kanilang karapatan at pagkakapantay-pantay sa lipunan.
Hi everyone, my name is Robert Andrew Aymanyo. I'm 21 years old and I am a proud gay member of the LGBT community. I guess not really challenges at all, but I think ang pinaka-mahirap lang na hinarap ko is being able to accept myself and being able to be free from what I thought of myself. Kasi people really accepted me easily agad before. Wala man silang pake if ever I'm gay or not. It's just that I am fighting my own anxiety about being me, about letting myself be free. So before, when I was growing up, I always had these moments where I feel like I'm not being myself because I want people to see me as this, I want people to see me as that. So yun yung hirap, yun yung challenges of being a gay person na feeling mo hindi ka bagay sa mundo because you feel like you are different from others. They were accepting of my gender. So my dad is a lesbian. My adopted father right now is a lesbian. So we are part of the same community. So wala naman siyang masyadong kaso. And I'm just really happy because I know that a lot of gay people are not like me na nabibigyan ng tamang acceptance, ng tamang pakikisama at pakikitungo ng pamilya nila. So I'm really, really lucky to have a family who are accepting of me. If we're talking about school setting, not really. Asaran yon, pero if outside the school community, sa community setting lang, I would always get catcalled by tricycle drivers, by construction workers, and even those bypassers lang na, like, kung sino man dumadaan lang, minsan naka-catcall ka, diba? So, I guess bullying or discrimination na naharap ko growing up and up until now. Nagagalit ako sa kanila. Like, naiinis ako dun sa mga taong yon. Honestly, naiinis ako sa mga taong yon. And I silently curse them in my head whenever they catcall me. We have this thing called mask for mask or masculine for masculine. So, ganun yung mga gusto ng mostly ng mga bisexual people. So, konti lang yung like tumatanggap talaga ng mga like gay persons for a boyfriend or for a partner. So, yun yung siguro yung problem lang when it comes to being gay sa relationship. But then, kung doon sa part naman na nagkakagusto sa mga straight, ako kasi, all of my crushes before, all of them are, well, not all of them are straight, most of them are straight. And swerte ako sa kanila because I'm friends with all of them up until now. So, kaya akong naging problema on that side. Kapag crush ko naman sila, hindi ko naman din hinahangad na we go beyond that state of where we are now. So, I'm happy na friends ako with them up until now. The most positive thing that I am happy about now in my life, being part of the LGBT, is being able to be a voice for others and to be living my purpose of being a beacon of light and being a beauty queen. Because I can say I'm officially a beauty queen right now. So I joined the community, the pageantry community, just this year, January. So I joined January, and yeah, that gave me a purpose in life. That showed me what my purpose in life is, and that is speaking to other people and being a public speaker, and that is what I love to do. So being relatable and being able to give my voice and to live out my purpose of voicing out about my advocacies, which is HIV and HIV awareness, STD awareness, mental health, and also the usage of bamboo. So being able to talk about those things and being heard by a lot of people and being not just heard, being listened to and being cared for and understood for what your purpose in life and what you're talking to them about. It's really a big help and it's a big joy to have in my life right now. the biggest misconception that I am thinking of, the first thing that popped into my mind, is that LGBT people, the members of the LGBT, are always looking for sex, or we're just for fun. Yun yung like always conception nila. Pag nakita kanila, they would always say na pwede mong ano yan, pwede mong babayaran ka yan for this, for that, di ba, mga ganon. So I think it became a norm for people to think about it, kasi syempre a lot of people thought na kapag gay ka, di ba, yun na siya. But how I want it to be addressed is that I want people to see that it is normal for people to have fun. It's normal for people to dive into those kinds of things, whether you're part of the community or not. It's just that we should not be benchmarking people, or we should not be giving people these titles just because of their gender and just because of their orientation and their chosen path in life. Let's all be open-minded, because not everyone in the LGBT community, yes, we may be maharot and malande, but sometimes all of those are just in words, and all of those are just pangungulit, and all of those are just for entertainment purposes. We don't really live by that. And if we live by that, we use whatever we can to be able to inspire other people, also by our story and by our by the things that we have experienced. Yeah. Advice, I guess the biggest advice that I can give for people who are still in the closet is take your time and never be afraid. Take your time, first of all, take your time to understand yourself, and take your time to find that courage to be who you really are and to live the life that you really want to be. Because coming out is a big process as part of the LGBT. Because once you come out, you can never go back. You can never take back what you have said. You can never take back what you have outed yourself for. And once you come out, once you find that courage to be yourself and to accept yourself, always be brave and always be courageous in that path. Because once you step in the rainbow, the journey from then on will be harder and harder, but it will be fruitful and colorful in the end for you. So just take your time, be happy, and be courageous and be kind. For those people who are experiencing discrimination, never be afraid to speak out, never be afraid to be a voice for others, and never be afraid to be that image of a warrior who is fighting for their rights and for their life. If you're being discriminated, speak out. Speak out in every medium that you can, and use your voice to tell people that discrimination is never okay, and that discrimination is never the answer for someone, or it will never be the answer or cure for something, just like being gay. It's never the cure. If you discriminate someone, it will never take away that part of them being gay. As long what we should be spreading, and for those people, let's help them spread love and kindness to others, because if we would not inspire them, who would? For those viewers who are still, or people, not viewers, or people who are still close-minded about us being here in this world, my only advice to them is pray. Pray and let your heart open. Because if your mind is closed, your heart will open. I believe that. I always believe in that. If your mind cannot comprehend something, your heart will. So I just advise them that you may not be able to accept us within your mind, but please accept us within your heart, because your heart will teach you and will show you that we matter and that we can help society.
Thank you.
Hindi mo kailangan maging parte ng LGBTQ+ community para suportahan sila. Kailangan mo lang ay magpakatao ka.